Welcome back to MXC. We've completed the tranquilizer research. So that's one of the prerequisites for improving the park out of the way. Next one will be, I think, the amenity upgrades. I've started reorganizing the park as well to support better profit margins and tightening up the space. It's still a little weird because this is in here at an angle. We'll probably keep it because, like, this is kind of at an angle and is weird. But we'll see. Right now, if we put in another small amenity, we could fit one back there. We could fit some small amenities here, maybe even two. Won't fit in there, which is a little awkward. But we're going to delete that eventually, and then it'll be nice. We can fit two here, more or less. Probably move the hotel at some point. Currently, I want to try... Let's get... Oh, wait. I queued up the research. Shit, so I can't move the science center safely. I mean, I might be able to. I just don't want to find out whether or not I actually can. So, yeah, we'll leave that alone. I am totally going to do... We're going to assign this medical team to the building. I normally don't do that, but here we're going to do it. Let's grab those Chasmos. Oh, they're like right here, aren't they?
Nobody likes a sick dinosaur, especially me. So why don't we get this animal to treat?
I didn't realize they're like right by the power station. That's really funny. I wonder if that's dangerous.
Contact denied.
Like, I don't know if a wild dinosaur can actually attack a person. I mean, obviously in the context of the franchise they can, but what about in game? Too bad they weren't all sleeping or something. Rabies. Okay. Abort. Emergency. This should be a picture. Contracts available. Okay, rabies medication available. The research is still underway. We have nobody available to do that. Okay. Let's get our contract before we forget, because that's a huge moneymaker. That shouldn't cost us any money. Good, that worked correctly. I was a little curious about that, because sometimes it doesn't tell you it's going to cost any money. It does. Like, if you don't see the pop-up that you have a new contract, it's actually really hard to tell whether or not you do have a new contract until after you've clicked on it and are being punished. This is a bad set. Maybe that'll be... Okay, Svalbard skin is probably profitable, 300k. And the skin is available because of the research mod immediately for 175. I mean, it's profit, but it's not much. We obviously won't do it until after rabies.
This is something that our team could really use.
We need to sedate that.
So I want you to figure it out.
He's going for the fence right now, I think. Okay. He didn't break it, though. He went down. Oh, because their security rating is only 1. So when we get the Chasmos, those are the ones that are going to be like a big threat. Because they're going to have security rating 3, and they're going to be able to down the fences pretty quick. Okay, so amenity research is completed. Let's do the rabies research. Rabies. Shit. We could be punished by this. We can let him sleep. We can let him sleep it off. Rest is 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Another minute and a half. 5.5 minutes to get the rabies vaccine. 10 minutes tranked. Yeah, okay, that's plenty of time. I wonder if the trank time is affected by the task time code. It shouldn't be because it's not a task, but Who knows with timers, right? How the game code works. What was I doing? Resting the scientist. That's what I was doing. Yeah, so you rest. For logistics, what do we could do something with that. I don't think I want to push him to 5 to do research alone. I think we really want to be saving money here where we can. Which includes never upgrading scientists unless we absolutely have to. So let's set these shops up correctly. So if we do skeleton display, we clear these out. We're looking at green and yellow. $16, $7, $4, $20. 20 and 10, 20 and 10. So those don't make any difference. We probably won't have any orange type guests because we don't have carnivores. So I think t-shirts makes more sense for future proofing than anything else does. And this does increase profitability, even if it doesn't increase the amount of guests. I wonder if that's just the upkeep cost that makes the difference. We still have one of these we can look at and see if that's true. So 20 and 10, income is 30K. Yeah, no, the income suffers. Even if it's fully staffed or fully occupied by guests, the income is still degraded. And that might be because some of these have additional bonus effects on income beyond just the arrows. We know that's true because of the orange and white ones on one of the other buildings where you can see the price difference as you switch between the two. Okay, well, there's some nice profitability going. Let's move the research center. We're not currently researching anything. We're going to put it over here. If this ends up affecting guest demand, then I'm going to cry and move it back. I'm going to cry because it'll suck, and I'll move it back because I'll have to. Please don't... Okay. Site manager sick, lose some money. Task time longer. Task time really longer. Is 4 times so long that we're going to notice? I think we could do this one. I think that's fine. 54 seconds. Easy. Yeah, that was the correct choice. That was nothing. That was inconsequential. Thankfully, the terrain here is not too messed up in terms of elevation. I guess the other problem is going to be, what do we do with the... Oh, you're already medicating the minor fracture? Okay. Well, that's nice, at least. If they're assigned, we don't have to come back after they do their check. They do it all automatically, which is... That's a noticeable upside in terms of min-maxing micromanagement shit. Okay, are people walking down here? Hey, I'm walking here. No, there's no actual demand from the research center. So I think it was the Biosyn one or something that has demand. Like, tourists go to it, which sucks and is bad. So good thing we don't have to deal with that here. 40 seconds still on this recovery. How's the timer going on rabies? Oh, also, are you dying? No. You're fine. Unlike real rabies, it's not really killing you. I guess rabies can... How the fuck did he just move? I guess rabies can linger for like a long time in a body before it kills you. So, there's that. It can take like a year to express itself. Terrifying, right? Okay. Well... This all seems fine. Wait, how do I tell the timer again? Oh, hovering. 5 minutes. Okay, research is done. Or I mean the rest is done. Research rabies, and then we'll do the quest, the mission. Oh, we can't. It takes genetics. We only have 1 genetics. That's a bummer. Replace contract is only 65,000. Does that scale? Or is this lower than we've seen in previous park builds? I don't know where that's controlled in the code, if that's the case. I assume this was a fixed value. It's probably worth replacing. It's a good chance to make money off of this. Oh, maybe it's requesting an additional contract is more expensive than replacing. Like at a second one for the month. Improve revenue, ticket sales, or rating. Revenue and ticket sales are like the same. We'll do revenue.
I do this because I love
let's
the
go get those
craft,
Chasmos.
but a little extra in the bank doesn't hurt.
That we were doing and then kind of got distracted and forgot about, honestly. Thankfully they're right here. Like right here where everybody's walking. Can't help but notice that we have some people off the paths. And I can't help but wonder if that's related to the presence of chasmosaurs in the area. Maybe I should check our safety rating and see if we're getting boned. I think if our safety rating was tanked, we'd notice financially. Alright. Let's pause. We'll grab those 4 and move on. I mean, maybe that's where our star rating is down. No, that's just welfare penalty for having sedations and rabies. You know, the usual problems. Do we not have another one going unconscious here in a second? I guess not. I guess we only grabbed. We'll get them moved over. Hop back in the helicopter, grab the rest. Okay, the medical team thing should go do its own job by itself. Yep, okay, there it goes. Wow, I can't help but notice that there's a chasmosaur over by my pathway. Oh, that one was... Okay, so we just had one that didn't get 2 shots on it, so it wasn't sedated. Nice. Leave the target, dude. There you go. As if I wasn't controlling him. Okay, is that all of them? We could actually check the, like the mini map in the actual helicopter to find that out. Okay, the rabies is done. Give me a capture team and go wake this dummy up. Okay. Why don't we just visually inspect for more chasmosaurs? Oh, I wonder if them being sedated now and counting affects safety rating? Nope. Just negatively impacts welfare because there are more unconscious dinosaurs in the park. Also doesn't matter. Also, we can confirm that the medical team is able to successfully navigate to this enclosure, which is pretty important. Give me a ranger team. Get in here. I need a status check on a chasmosaur. I think they eat the same food type, so they're probably fine, but we want to make sure. And then we want to get more small amenities in here. We do have medium, but again, we're just going to go small. Shopping down there. Drinks kind of in the middle. Food that way? Suppose so. So let's get this one configured and then evaluate the merits of 2 of these being in here. Yeah, so... Oh, everything has a yellow demand that's gone up because of the... Probably, I guess, the combination of the Chasmos. $684. Oh, this one's also understaffed. It'll change as more come in. We're probably premature here on doing this. No, we'll just do that. These ones do matter, though. Especially in the early game, micromanaging these is kind of important. Yeah, 20,004 is like what we want, so that seems good. Was the backup generator on a good level? I think so. Yeah, so it's only the hotel currently that's on a bad level. It looks like that's true of even like the gate, which is nice. So if I do flatten, and I go and maybe do a pause and we delete, I don't want to delete that specific. Actually, whatever. Grab you, let's move you. Can we just sneak you in over here? Oh, it won't flatten where it currently is sitting. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. We'll do that. And we'll just flatten this out to make sure we don't run into any terrain levels there, like with gates and stuff. Okay. This is much more efficient. 192, 0.
Asset has been delivered.
How did it get worse? I mean, there's
Asset
still
delivery confirmed.
Cosmos coming in, but like... Oh, accommodation rating, because we moved the hotel. Duh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, that makes sense.
Assets in the air.
Check contracts refreshed. One flag for Awakening. I think it's probably being airlifted directly above us there. Be my guess. That's probably the copies, and then the Gigant Spinosaurs are probably down there. I think that's what those two sets are. I think one's copies and one's Gigants. So I think we have everything, all the Cosmos and Notosaurs moved. We probably should plan to get the Gigant pen in ASAP. So let's do that. Let's also do path research. I guess comfort. Paths now. Quick check here on this stuff. Accommodation 0. Yeah, path capacity is really bad right now because we moved all the paths around and there's just less of them in general. So, what about the other ratings? Good, but they might not stay that way. This is... Given that this is a desert map, we will be dealing with sandstorms. So there shouldn't be any damage to the fences. So we should be safe to put the fences back to back for enclosures. I think we'll do this. If the pathfinding has an issue, we can cut the corner down. We don't want the gates to be in the same pen, because the gate sabotages are a thing. I wonder, should we try and counteract the gate sabotages a little bit? Because they only sabotage certain gates. We can make a double gate. And try that. Oh, I kind of hate how that gets off-centered. We'll make a minor concession here to aesthetics. Very minor. We'll do that. So we'll do double gates, and hopefully that means if one gate is sabotaged and one isn't, or hopefully that means that's what will happen. One gate will get sabotaged, one won't sometimes, and we'll have non-threatening gate sabotages, a way to deal with the disloyal scientists. I think that spacing looks good.
Confirming asset.
Oh, maybe we can do this. Yes, but it's not quite aligned. So it'll make it look bad. Same there. You know what? We'll leave it be like this. It's fine. This is fine. Power usage 1. Because maybe a fence fragment? It's gotta be. Unless we're capped? 21. Yeah, no way. Where's that? What is that power? Okay, it was a fence fragment. It's gone now. Okay, okay. All right, there we go. Let's do. I'm willing to do a little bit of that. We can get a little bit of this. This little lake there. Okay, Gigant Spinosauruses. Currently, visibility is like what? What am I doing? Binoculars. Pretty visible, actually. We'll put in a viewing gallery though, because we can make it better. No reason not to. Okay, and then yeah, we still have a minute and a half on that. So let's hop into you. Let's go get some more dinosaurs for this dinosaur park. I gotta say, so far this is going pretty good. Surprisingly. We've been very, very meticulous at the start here. And that's probably the big thing that's making us work, I would say. Is this... Wait, there's a dinosaur right here. Compy? It's gotta be, right? Oh, that's got to be the Gigants. Wait, then this is probably a Gigant. Oh yeah, it is. I'm blind. There it is. It just blends in. He just looked like a bush. Where is he? Little ninja? Why does that default to... Oh, because that was the last order I gave him, to wake up the rabid Notosaur. Okay. Do we think these guys go down in one? No. 69%. Somebody deliberately decided that that dart would get that dinosaur to 69%. Not 68, not 70, 69. Somebody made that call. Somebody at Frontier is a juvenile. Oh my god, how?
Happy guests are repeat customers and our best form of advertising.
Okay. So, I have not made the research edits I described. I'm probably going to do that after this recording session rather than between the episodes I mentioned. If at all. I still intend to do it, but, you know, shit comes up. I've just started a new job, so things are really chaotic right now. So I don't like to say that I'm going to do anything, because stuff comes up. Oh, another challenge mode penalty to talk about is psychological trauma. We have psychologists enabled. But I don't think we'll see any psychological trauma. I have a feeling it's connected specifically to the exact dinosaurs in the challenge mode. So there's nothing in the Lewis scripts that I mod that controls the presence of psychological damage on dinosaurs that I could find, which I think means it's specific to the dinosaurs on those maps. In theory, it is possible to find where these guys live in a database in the code and give them psychological trauma. If I ever make a 2.0 of this, we'll probably do that. Now, I think that that's not invalidating the idea of this being the super challenge mode, because only specific dinosaurs have psychological trauma anyway. And at the point where we're traumatizing random dinosaurs, we're actually changing the parameters of the challenge modes a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I think it's a decision that can be fairly made either way. And since I don't know how to do it the more interesting way, I've done it this way. All right, those guys are on the way. Let's put in a viewing gallery. Probably want it as close to everything else as we can get it. Also, probably with... Oh, damn it. I was going to say, probably with the viewing arcs, that's also going to be a little bit better. I'm going to move it. I'm getting to the point now where I'm confident enough I'm willing to do some goofy shit. Really, the food is still at 0.
Commencing.
Right, because the paths are bad. Yeah. Which we have finished. I missed that we finished the research on that, so let's get that fixed. Grab you. Let's move you there. I think that's down further. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good, don't you know? Place on you. 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 Sure. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. I guess so. Yep. Or then we'll leave that small like that. It's acceptable. It's weird that there's like this flange that sticks out there, but whatever. Okay. 75 buckaroos, or 75 guests providing me with buckaroos, I guess. Quite profitable. Quite profitable. Income tax kicked in. Looks like our contract finished. We have access to another one. Grab that before we forget. Okay. Game hasn't decided that it's done yet.
Don't think that because I don't comment
Okay.
on every
Request new.
action, I'm not tracking your performance. If you weren't performing to an acceptable
Disease-free.
standard, you would know it. I'd
Alright. Let's get our other 2 amenities. So drinks, shopping. Fine. Drinks and shopping.
make sure of it.
There we go.
While you could argue that these animals are living experiments, they are still deserving of the best care we can provide. Healthy specimens, if you will, make
Get in
for
there,
better
check those
science.
guys. Wonder if these double gates are gonna... Yes, they are gonna provide issues with pathfinding, as we can see. Ground leaf as well, interestingly enough. Quite a fair bit. Oops, we lost open space. There's probably more coming in. We could take up some of the water, but that counts as open space too? It's a mystery to me. 'Tis a mystery. Let's see, we got red and blues. Sonoran Rana and Salar Rana. Do we have... So I notice Sonoran and Salar. If we go to the Notosaurs, we had 2 skins here, Sonoran and Mangrove. Same pattern on both. If we go to the Cosmos, does it follow the same pattern? Yukon Rana, Sonoran Rana. Males and females? Huh? Is this the intended thing here? It's weird that they'd be the base colors different and the patterns the same. Very strange, but there definitely seems to be a deliberate dimorphism in the skins, which is interesting.
Asset has been transported.
Okay. Almost 2 stars. That's crazy, actually. Star rating. 18 dinosaurs visible, 30 species target, new species bonus not currently applying, 10% total appeal, 11,000? Is that right? Should this not be 13? I thought something was 13. I might have to go back and look at some stuff and check on that. Income tax caps out at 1,300,000. No, I guess it's not 13. Maybe I modded one to be 13 at some point for a challenge we ran. I guess 11 is base game here for this. And this one is the highest appeal requirements of any of the parks, I'm pretty sure. It's possible I missed it, and Jurassic World is higher. Let's check. We go to the Lewis scripts, we look at prestige. 1,000, 10, 500, 15,000. Which one is this? Challenge 04 Alpine? $12,500. Okay, yeah, we need to change that. We're missing one setting. Okay, I'm making a note. So we need to do a rebalance to 1,500 total appeal. Or 15,000 total appeal. I also noticed ticket price, which makes me nervous. 10, 11, 10, 10, 11. 1650. Oh, that's challenge 4. So it should be 16,500 appeal. I've made that. I was working on this today, so I missed that. Working on it right up before I started recording the very first episode. So yeah, that's missing. We look at ticket price. We might need to change that. Target ticket price equals 700. There's a 240, but I think 240 is insane. $640. 500. Challenge O2 temperate. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that one. We're gonna have to look at that. That's kind of a deal breaker.
Outstanding. Let's call this one complete.
If this ticket price is like we can make a change to the amount of appeal we need to win the game because it doesn't affect the park as it stands now, except for maybe star rating, which doesn't really matter because we're still working on our initial research unlocks. But if it changes the the money we make per tick, that makes a difference to the park. So we got the gig ants in. Comfort 76%. Yeah, you guys need everything else in the world. Okay, very well. We'll add a little extension to their enclosure. Clearly it has to be much bigger than this overall. Okay, well that's happening. What else? Monorails and attractions are an option. We also don't have like a dig team put in. Honestly, things are kind of going here. Things are going all right. Let's oh, we need to rest. Well, never mind. We'll do monorails later. We can do a vaccine. Let's get that knocked out. Okay. But then we'll let that stuff run on. Okay, while I was paused, I went back through and I reviewed the scripts again to check for all the ratings. I had missed the appeal requirement for Alpine for the 4th base game challenge mode was higher, and I had missed that the income goal is higher as well. But those are only goals. The ticket price is this ticket price is 600, which is actually the lowest used challenge mode ticket price. The one I was looking at that was in the 200s is the default ticket price for the Alpine challenge mode 4. But that's never used. It's overwritten by every other difficulty setting to be its own other value. And the actual one that's used is higher than 600. So we are correctly using the lowest actually used ticket price for a Jurassic Challenge mode. As far as I can tell. Maybe there's an argument to go check the Alpine ticket price manually to verify that. I'll probably do that off video and check back in to let you know that I'm seeing what is truthfully there. This is our current park rating before I make the edits. I'm going to do it and reload the game, and we'll come back and see how the star ratings change. We're currently at about 1.7. I don't think there were any significant unlocks from 1 star that we would have missed out on by having the ratings be slightly higher. But maybe it made a difference. I think we were profitable with all the base stuff, with like low-end paths. And I think paths is the big thing that we got at 1 star, the wide path. And I don't think we needed that at exactly 1 star. So I think we're fine. I don't think we need to restart. So yeah, I'm going to pause the recording, go make those edits, and we'll be right back. Here's our rating with the edits. We're at 1.6 stars instead of 1.7. Actually, it says that right here, doesn't it? That's how I knew it was 1.6. Yeah, 1.6. So that's not huge. It's a pretty small difference, actually, overall. So I don't think it mattered ever. 1650 on appeal, and then the money is going to be higher now. These numbers are probably different. They should be different if I understand how the game works, but I didn't check these numbers before and after, so maybe they aren't. I don't know. We need to calculate ticket price because I'm not sure how ticket price works out in these challenge modes. So I'm gonna investigate that further. Okay, I've convinced myself. I verified ticket prices. It is in fact what did I think it was? The ticket price I calculated was $677 on a fresh Challenge 4 Alpine. That's Northwest USA. And the ticket price in the code is 700. So 677 sounds like 700 to me. Definitely doesn't sound like the 280 that's floating in the code. So I'm pretty convinced the 280 is completely irrelevant and not used anywhere. It's always replaced. And $600 ticket price is in fact the lowest, which is what we should be on. Let's get these gigants settled in here. We can do... I heard a sound. We have our first storm coming in. Yep. Okay, a little bit of water. Let's go through the storm. Get the shelter opened. We have $3 million. We need to start doing expeditions. And we need to see how much of a nightmare that's going to be with hatchery penalties. No upgrades and negative traits with unmodifiable genetics. This might be where the actual difficulty comes in. Like, managing this park long term when things start dying might be a ball ache. California challenge was fun as a one-time thing. Fine. Nothing too special. Storm power outage, yeah, so that's gonna... Okay. Okay. This is good. I was worried that we wouldn't have storm damage during the sandstorms here in this one because they couldn't remember how the weather worked. The fact that it does damage buildings, that's a good penalty for us to deal with. I'm glad about that. That's also the double gates already paying off. I mean, the Jeep was right there, so it wasn't going to be a problem, but it's good to know. And this is, yeah, your ailments are being ailments. Oh god, you guys are mad. You're actually mad at me. Shit. Shit. They need space and fucking plants. I need them to move over there. Shit. Well, these guys are security rating... Oh, shit. Security rating 2. They can damage... They can and will damage the fence. Fuck! Can I... muster? Oh my god, if I can maybe get through the fucking gate. Oh, look at how tiny the summon cone is. That's funny. Oh no, the sun cone is still big, though. I thought that was a storm penalty. Why the fuck is the car not turning? Okay, go over there. Go over there, dummies. I need you in that corner. Please go. Please go that way. I need your territory to be big. I need you to not, especially not down the fence over here as well. All right. Okay. What are we doing? We've got a damaged power there. This is still out of power because of the storm. Yeah, let's let the Jeep... Oh, man. So, yeah, like, the medical team's not going to be tasked right now. Oh, my God, Jeep, please. Should we just grab this backup power generator and move it over by the other buildings? Maybe. I think so. I think this is worth keeping in. Like, we might as well save the one we have rather than build a new one. I don't think there's ever any reason to build a new one. Like, there's circumstances. Like, if you move something twice, I think you might as well build a new one. But you can also just move it twice, and it's not the end of the world. So let's do that. Oops. Shit. Repair that. Okay, medical vets on, or med team's on the way. Okay, these guys are out of the point where they're gonna smash my shit. That's good. This enclosure still sucks. So, this enclosure, I think, is more spacious than it needs to be. These guys have pretty good margins. The Chasmosaurs are excellent. Yeah, the DFW is movie canon because it's in Dominion. Yeah, I missed a bunch of your messages because storm shit. Okay, these guys are technically missing ground leaf, but also we have all this water, which doesn't have ground leaf in it. So, now it does. There you go. Ground leaf all over there. I'm going to try and do... Oh, man. Am I going to leave... Let's do this. Oh, you bastard. That's what I want to do. That's going to be really hard to get him to move. Okay, we gotta see what problems are. So, undiagnosed, 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 medical team's on the way. Undiagnosed. Okay, so we'll just have the medical team check everything out. No power source, you're just out of range? Shit, you are just out of range. We'll just go ahead and put in another one in the corner. Let's put it in, like, here. Yeah, put it in like this. Vaguely remember comfort dipping, I guess. Sure. Okay, disease contracted. What do we got? Silicosis, silicosis, avian influenza, silicosis. Fuck. Oh, that's just unmet needs, avian influenza. That'll be sorted eventually. Next, over here, you guys are all in this pile. Nobody is going to get out of the way so that I can build a fence. Please? You guys made it worse. You guys made it worse. You just moved them closer to the fence. It'll happen eventually. Eventually we'll catch them where they're out of the way. Right now, is the avian influenza going to kill this thing? Yeah. Not immediately, but it's getting there. Okay, shit. Silicosis, we just gotta sit and wait. It'll be fine. Fucking move, you big dumb dicks. Oh, fucking shelter's still open. Okay, shelter closed. Please get out of my way. Get out of my... Fucking... That bastard is just sleeping there. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Okay, he's getting up. He's gonna get out of my goddamn way. This is powered. So, expeditions. Struthiomimus is probably a staple here for contract reasons, if nothing else. Let's go work on Struthiomimus. We can also probably clone that with what we already have. Excuse me, is this guy out of range of the medical team? So he's not... Yeah, he's out of view, so he's not getting healed. 37, 36. We'll get to him before he dies. It'll be fine. You'll live. You're not gonna die on my watch. Did that big dumb idiot move? Yes, he moved more in the way. Awesome. Love it. Fantastic. Might be a different big dumb idiot, to be fair. Okay. 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 MVU's dispatched to deal with dinosaur health issues. You are no longer dying. The other ones are at like 50%. We need to get these guys moved out. Whoever is still inside. We'll just sedate and move these. Okay. And a sabotage power loss again. Fantastic too. Should be fine. Oh, this is... Also, this is a good reason to have the Jeep here. Unidentified ailment discovered. Fucking Jeep physics. It just reaches a slight incline and tips over. Get this reboot in. Wait, did it reboot on its own? No, I have to repair it, right? Before I can reboot it. Son of a bitch! Okay, get them moved over. Yeah, drink. Oh, park is out of power. The good thing when the power goes out, the gates don't open automatically. That would be really funny. That'd be a great way to, like, fuck you over. Oh, and my ranger team went home.
Assets in the air.
Well, that was repairing, of course. So we still need to do the reboot. Unless that takes care of the reboot. Because I don't see it. It does. Okay, well, great. Okay, these guys are in the air. Almost.
Asset transportation complete.
Low health. You again. Wrong one. Medical team, please. Medical team. We didn't have avian pox in the Chasmosaur. These are all, oh, we have tuberculosis. Wait, can we not treat this shit? Oh, we can. He's in the middle of medicating these. Okay. And I just directed him over there to the one that's dying, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. That one's dying, which is a bit of a bigger issue. Has the territory updated yet? Yes, they're mad about overlap, maybe. It's fine. They're getting there.
Asset delivered.
Okay. Medical team, get in there. Let's go fast. We should be good here. Combination rating 88%. Okay, there's the influenza gone, because that was just the needs thing. Give me a hotel. Visibility differences. I mean, everything's pretty visible already. I could just put this hotel here. Big path, please. And then we want to connect that path across here, too, to make sure this stays linked. Is that crooked? Yes. Oh, because this was crooked way back when. I remember this being crooked. I remember this nightmare happening. Yes. That's fixed. Straight. Like it should be. Excellent. Paths should be straight. Nobody else needs to be straight. Just paths. Okay. Treating. Go, go, go. Get them. I did drink. You just missed it. You were looking away or something. I'll get another drink later. We're in the middle of some shit. Okay. Fossils. Selling conifer. Selling frog. That frog was pretty good. We need 3, of course, to process these. Right. Ew. Jesus Christ, the prices. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the prices. Oh, it's painful. Oh, it's painful. Oh, it's bad. Genetic specialist for $1 million? God, do we take that for $1 million? We'll need a... We don't get specialist facilities. Okay, so we need to think about something here. Is it worth taking a scientist because they're cheaper here, and then when we need to upgrade them later, firing them and hiring on, say, a specialist, when it's actually much more viable in terms of the park's profits to accommodate them? Maybe. If we hire only a 3 genetics, that's not a lot of things we can clone. And as a reminder, we don't get any more staff slots than this. I don't know about this. This might be premature. I think we'll just take the genetic specialist straight away. Oh man, that's pretty painful though. Oh. Yeah, that's cutting like 22% of our profits, covering there basically onto that guy. Fuck. Let's not process 65% Struthy. Let's get the rest. Dig 2. Which means I shouldn't have hired that guy, because now we're paying for him when we're not using him. Oh my god. Medical team? Medical team. Medical team. What are you doing? I mean, you're trying your best. You're doing what you can. I understand that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Things should be basically under control here. How's the territory look, Giga? It's 99%. Get in the corner. Finish it. These gigants were a lot more finicky than I was counting on. Their pen is a nightmare. It'll be fine, but like, we gotta be very careful what we cohab with them. Gotta match up really well. We can put the Struthies in here. We don't even have a hatchery in the park. I think we'll put the hatchery in the back section and just airlift to all the pens. That's how we did this challenge before. Yeah, these dislike Ceratopsis and Ankies, so yeah. We have to check what Struthi eats, actually. It has to be perfect overlap, I think, with ground leaf, which it might be. All right, let's send this one here, and we'll get Struthies out next time.